Hi! So today I just want to give you a quick update on how the transplanting went of a few houseplants that we propagated. I took cuttings off of some houseplants that I had in my office like a few months ago, and then I propagated them, and then after I propagated them, after a few weeks of them rooting in, I took them and transplanted them into a bigger size pot. So we did 5 different kinds a few weeks ago that we transplanted the propagations. And so I just wanted to show you an update of each one. So the first one we did, I think it was the begonia. So I took cuttings off of this, like little babies like that, from the plants in my office. Then I took them out of the greenhouse, stuck them in dirt, these little babies, waited for them to grow for weeks, and then when they got big enough, I took the propagation and I planted it into these bigger sized pots. It's like a 4-inch size. So we have been selling them at the market and I only have 3 left. I only have this one, it has actually another neon pothos in it, and this one. So I only have 3 left out of all the ones, oh gosh, that just tipped out. Out of all the ones that we transplanted the other day. And they are doing great. They already have like little babies, growing on them. And they're selling great at the market. So it worked. It's doing great. I'll show you what it looks like on the bottom. So, I mean, not like a lot of strong roots, but enough to take it to the market and sell it. So that's that one. Then the other one we did was, I think this is how you say it, a neon pothos. We did a few of those. We transplanted the propagation a few weeks ago, and we've been selling them at the market, and I only have 3 left. So that's kind of cool. And they turned out great. I'll show you one. I'll take it out of the pot so you can see it. So not like crazy roots yet. It hasn't been that long, but a few. So that's kind of cool. So those turned out great, and people at the market are loving them. Then we did a lysimachia creeping Jenny, and that one's actually blooming. I wanted to show you the bloom on it. It's yellow. Kind of cool, like a nice variegation, and these are selling great too at the market. Oh look, it's like the sides of it, like it wants to be propagated again. It's got roots all in there. That's cool. I didn't notice that. And then I'll take it out. Look at that root system. That one's doing really good. There was one that I seen was just crazy huge. This one. Look at this one. That is humongous. And that's just like in a 4-inch pot, and it's huge. I want to see the roots on that one. Oh wow, that's crazy. So these are fast. And then there was one other one. Oh, the Hope peperomia. That's right. We actually only have 1 left of this Hope peperomia. We sold all the other ones at the market that we propagated. And let's see the root system on this. This is probably not that great, no. But I see a little bit in there. Kind of like the begonia and the pothos. But yeah, that one's doing great too. It worked. Then we did one more. I might have to go to a different area now that I see that I'm not sitting in the right area. We did some transcantia. So this, I'm going to go to another area and show you this compared to the other one so I can explain it so you can see the other one, what I'm going to show you. The transcantia that we were testing is up here a little farther. So I'm going to show you that next. Let me grab a couple. So what we did like a few weeks ago, I tested it because before we were taking like a, pinching it off like that, and putting it into a dirt tray like this. Like this, if we filled that with dirt, and then we would take the cutting and put it in dirt, you know, like that. Then we would wait for them to grow, and then I would, when it was ready and rooted in, I would take that plug and I would put it into a pot this size, a 4-inch round, and then we would wait for it to grow. So a few weeks ago we tested something else and skipping the step of taking the cutting, like we said, and putting it in here. And instead what we did was we took the cuttings, I think I did 4, and just stuck them in this pot. And so I wanted to show you the results. So I just grabbed a few from right there. So these are the ones that I'll show you individually. These are the ones that we tested, that we stuck the cutting, the 4 cuttings, right into the pot and skipped the plug tray step. I think it looks great. Here is another couple I'll show you. Here is another one. I think I did 2 different varieties in that, the purple and the green. So that's kind of like a mix, but it's nice and full on the top. And then here's another one of just the green. So there's the examples of purple, green, and a mix. And then the difference would be, I'm going to set these right here a sec. And the difference would be, these are the ones that we didn't skip the step. Like we took the, you know, cutting from the plug tray and planted them in here, and look at the difference. I mean, it's a lot bigger, but see how long it is on the sides and not very full on top. So I personally like how we're doing it this way and just put them right in there from the beginning and not doing that extra step, just because they're longer and bigger when you put them in here, and then they grow faster. And I mean, it would be cool like if you had it hanging way above in a macrame or something, or on a shelf way up there, and you could see all that hanging, it'd be fine. But I like this way better, kind of nice and full at the top, and has some time to, you know, see it grow over, and not at this step. So I think we learned that it worked, and going forward we're just going to take the cuttings, when we take the cuttings, you know, from other plants, and put them directly into the pot that we want to present or sell them in, and it just makes for a better plant, I think. So I wanted to give you an update on that. And that was it. But I guess while I'm in here, I guess I could show you around all the house plants if you want to see them, and just I don't know what they look like right now. It is the middle of October right now. So I'll take you around and kind of show you and talk about a few plants if you are interested. So hopefully you don't mind my mess, but I'm starting from the beginning, and this is kind of an overview of our hoop house. We do succulents all on these tables over here, and then that's my pumpkin making station right there. And then we have house plants right here on the ground. Those are those ones we were just talking about in that like 4-inch size pot. It's basically the same. They're all basically the same. There's some like pothos, baby sunrose, transgantia, pilea, aluminum plant, arrowheads are in there. Coffee is that big shiny green one. Kind of the same one. Oh, that's a variegated pothos. That's kind of cool. And then spider, couple prayer plants, Dieffenbachia. Back there is baby sunrose. That stuff's pretty cool. It propagates like crazy. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that one's huge. It's all rooted to the ground. It's so big. Look at that. So you can just grab a whole handful of that and stick it in dirt, and it'll grow a new plant, which is kind of cool. And then we do, whoops, this is probably not very good of me trying to do this with my hand, one hand. but that's the same plant as that big one we just looked at, but just in a little pot. Oh, I think we propagated those the other day too, and I forgot to show you that. So yeah, those turned out really well. And then more of the little 4-inch ones, kind of the same varieties, just a couple different varieties. That like pinkish purplish one down there, that's a cool plant. It's called Canoe. Look at that underleaf. I love that one. It's upright. You can split it. See that? You can split all that. Those spiky ones, I think they're called, starts with a C. I don't remember. I spilled it the other day. I don't know. Kicked it with my foot accidentally. More Dieffenbachia. Oh, I moved these into a smaller pot. They were into a bigger pot. And now they fill out the pot real nice. It's just a smaller little pot. So that's kind of better. Boston fern, that one's looking pretty good. Watermelon begonia, or peperomia. Bird's nest fern, or no, blue star fern, sorry. That one's pretty cool. I love that fern. Here's a little bit of a section. These are the ones that we brought to the farmer's market last weekend, and we just set them there all spaced out. So it's just kind of like a mixture of assortment of the different plants that we bring to the farmer's market. Just different like house plants and stuff. That's the bird's nest fern. Umbrella, parlor palm, prayer, arrowhead. Okay, and then we'll go down over here. I need to condense them all. I just haven't had a chance yet. Those are really cool arrowheads. I think I have those online. Yeah, I do. I separated those because I have those online for sale. And then here's there's a spot that I was just sitting in showing you the ones that we propagated and transplanted the other day. More of them over there. Croton is that yellowish green one. Some more. And then there's a section back here. Peperomia, watermelon, and strawberry, I think. I love the calathea. That's one of my favorites. The rattlesnake. It's got like a really cool burgundy underleaf. Feels like a rubber almost. And the rattle leaves. Maybe that's why they call it rattlesnake. And then prayer, Dieffenbachia, creeping jenny, alocasia. Those are really slow growing. If I have to do that again next year, they will not be going in those pots. They'll be going in a smaller pot. They just didn't fill out in time. And then over here is we got some parlor palms. There, pothos is that neon variegated pothos, prayer. And bird's nest fern way back there. And a few other random ones. I need to really come in here and just condense everything down. Oh, and then we got spiders hanging. That one's huge. Oh my word. We got spiders, and I think that's a green pothos too up there. So that's kind of like where we're at right now with house plants. We have that section, that one. They're all random all over the place. I probably should have condensed them before I showed you. It's probably not a very good example because they're all over the place and not organized, but I'm gonna do that soon. And then here is our succulent area that we've been picking to go, to market and stuff from. And then all back there. All right, well, I hope you're having a great day, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.